Just working on all of the 3x3 dishes now. Was able to get a couple of the other ones done. There's definitely a lot of the dark bluish gray, and they don't seem to want to stay together. Just finished with all of the bulbs, 3x3 dishes, 2x2 dome things, and the other variations of it, and stuff like that. So that stuff is finally all done. So the table is definitely shrinking. So let's see what's left. This one here, there's multiple different variations of, so that's going to be fun. This here is missorted. This here is round other. So these here are all kind of together. This here is from the Adventures Orient, I think. So that goes in there. That was a printed headgear from like the Dragon Warrior thing or something. So there's still a lot of stuff left to go, but definitely not as much as when we started. So this stuff here is also missorted. So that stuff's all missorted. This stuff is more this round other stuff. So then we've got a couple smaller categories, but then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 13 main categories of all the round stuff left. So I'm going to probably be leaving these ones here for last or something like that. And I'm just going to try and get through the rest of these smaller categories and yeah, see how long it takes to finish, but making good progress. This is just one of the parts that I am not listing. Most of them are worth only about 5-10 cents on the high end each. And there's 3 variations of this part that you have to identify by looking at that there, which might be easy, but the thing is there's several of them that look very similar. It's not just the standard X and plus. There's an X, and then there's a plus, and then there's a one that could be the X or the plus that has a different difference and all that stuff. So this one here for this is just not worth it, and one of them fell, but that's fine. So yeah, that is just one of the parts that is just not worth it. But overall, finally making some progress. Got one thing left on the table here from what I was working on that I brought to the table in the previous clip. And then after that, it is currently only about 10 p.m. So I've still got about half hour or so of work left. So I might be able to even get some of these guys listed or something. But overall, good progress. And all this new stuff should be listed sooner than later for the round parts. Still have a whole bunch of the backlog. Although, yeah, looking at it, it's not too much left now. There's this, well, 4 stacks. This one here is only about half full. That one's bulky items. That one's not all the way full. That'll be the next one I work on next, that when I don't have anything else to work on, since that's the only one for that, at least I think. Then there's slopes, more slopes. One of these, or 2 of these, are also slopes. Then there's vehicle parts, 1x bricks. This here is a whole bunch of Duplo and just really random stuff mixed in. Some old space sets, some bags of random bricks, and everything fun like that. So yeah, not too much left. Oh yeah, there's still all the Technic, which is back over there. But overall, not too bad. Finally just finished with the next upload of the round parts. So 1,291 items, 149 lots for $406.26. So that is now uploaded. So some of the highlights, let's sort by price, is these red things here. Adjusted the price a bit because they can't go letter mail, so odds are I could be out of money on shipping them easily in Canada. So there's that, and even international, because for large bulky parts like that you do need to have extra packing for international, so it can cost a few dollars more than a typical one because I do it by weight band. And then just these bricks here from these ones, and these are from the Republic Cruiser thing. Yeah, Republic Cruiser. And then there's this one sticker part that was mixed in, a couple of them but in poor condition, and just a couple things like that. I did not completely finish everything. I still have these guys here that I didn't get to today, but I just wanted to get all of this stuff uploaded, so that is now done. And then this stuff can be listed now. So let's check. The store is currently at 19,600 lots. I've been trying to get to 20,000 before the end of the year. Almost sure that that's not going to be happening, considering that it is the 20th, and that means there's only 11 more days in the year. Well, today's almost over, so tomorrow's the 21st, so only 10 more days. So yeah, 10 more days to get 470 lots, plus having to deduct all the orders that'll be removing lots. I don't think I'll be hitting 20,000 by the end of the year, but I do hope to hit 20,000 sometime in the next couple months or so, hopefully. Sold one thing from the eBay room. Again, it was these records here. They paid $15 plus shipping for these records. It's a set of like 5 records or something. Should say somewhere. And it doesn't, excuse me, but that sold for $15 plus shipping, and then also sold one of these guys here for $22. Buyer hasn't paid on that yet either. And then the Galador setup there, the other one that this guy here, the Keck Powerized, that one sold for, I want to say, like about $144, but also waiting for payment on that. So we'll have to see if the buyer does end up paying for those. 2 separate buyers. Yogurt time. Just finished putting the boxes and drawers away that were filled up with the last of the parts that I got listed the other day in the upload. And then that ended up finally using up till the very last drawer of the used stuff again. I think I've said it before, but I start at drawer 1 of the used and then go all the way to the very end, just taking out drawers that are mostly empty and then adding more parts to them and stuff like that. Once I get to the very end, I go back to the beginning. So now for the next empty drawers, I have to start at drawer 1, which is not opening for some reason. I don't know why drawer 1's not opening. Well, I'll have to take a look at that, but drawer 1 is just not wanting to open for some reason, so that's that. But then I'll have to get drawers from there, and then also for the boxes, there's a couple of them that are missing because those boxes are on the counter and stuff like that. For example, box 214, 212, and stuff like that. They're being used to store other stuff. So I'll need to empty those boxes, but then the boxes that I have space for right now are all used up. I will have to move stuff around eventually. Like that stuff is technically supposed to go on this shelf and everything like that, but for now, I'm not going to be doing that. So I do have to do what I just did with box 59, I think. Yeah, box 59 is starting just like with the drawers, starting at the front again for box 1 to get empty boxes. But for now, I'm only getting boxes that are either fully empty or only have like 1 or 2 bags in them and stuff like that. Like, for example, box 17, I'm not going to take because it's got loose brand new parts in it, and I don't want to mix loose used parts in it or something like that by accident. So then, for example, let's see, how's this box here looking? Here is box 30, and inside of box 30 is 1, 2, 3 bags of new parts, but they're all in bags, and it's a very empty box, so this one here I'll take and use and stuff like that. So yeah, then just like with the drawers there, I'm gonna start reusing some of the boxes again for the rest of the stuff. Then today I'm gonna be starting with these parts here. Yeah, like mentioned, these will wait, but then yeah, see how much of this stuff can get listed today. Should be able to make some good progress, hopefully. Yeah, used stuff, the round stuff is almost done now. So for anyone curious on why drawer 1 was an opening, it's because this part here was something like this. It was underneath some of the parts and stuff like that. And so then basically the drawer, it was closing, but then the part was just being right at the top of the thing there. So when you tried to open it with any force, it would push it against another thing, which would prop it up a little bit. So in order to take the drawer out, I had to pull it down a little bit, and then I could just pull it like that. So yeah, sometimes the parts can be a little bit finicky with stuff like that, but yeah, not going to take this drawer because it's over half full. So then leave that. But then for example, well, that one's got some bulkier items, so I won't be taking that. That one's a bit full. That one, it's about halfway full. Usually you can just look in the drawers from the side a little bit or from the front a little bit. This one here is a good one because it's not too full, and then it can hold more stuff. So then I'll just get another 5-10 drawers to fill up the table here with that, and then get back to listing. It's always interesting when the syncing email comes in before the actual order does. I guess that Rick will first like verifies all the payment stuff or something like that, and sometimes that can take a little bit longer. But then since the brick packer checks probably differently than the email thing, then it syncs it up real quick before the order is finished processing, since every now and then the 15 minutes that it runs the sync check lines up just before the order is finished processing. Maybe they're onto something. So a slight correction on this guy. I think earlier I said I sold him for like 140 something, but he was listed for 184.99 and sold for 164.22, I think. So that's the one that sold and the buyer now paid. So unexpectedly got the last shelves in like a full week early. Yogurt time. Just got back from shipping stuff out, and I made a tiny mistake. I got the next mask order in the mail, but I accidentally ordered the black masks from the other minifigure. So let's excuse me, Golden Oni Lloyd. Then we'll find his mask number, which is 35636, and then star these ones. They're actually worth a little bit more than I was expecting. We can see that they are about $6 mask, except it was released in a poly bag, so its value isn't too good, because you can get it for about $5 for that. But then, yeah, it's exclusive to this guy. But I accidentally kind of ordered 35 of these instead of the gold ones. So, all good fun for that. So, yeah, that was a mistake. So, this stuff here, now I got 35 extra helmets. So, then I'll just list these parts as is. Not really much to do about that. And, so, yeah, you can see that on here, ordered them. So, it's not that they sent me the wrong ones. It's that I ordered the wrong ones. But then also got my order from Helgi's in the mail, so I'll open that up and then see what was inside, because I ordered it a while ago and I already forget what was in the order. So yeah, I'll be right back once it's open. So this here was the Helgi's order. It was $155 for these parts. I picked up a couple more of the space parts for the space guy, because I actually ran out of him, so I needed a couple more. Then there's just other parts to rebuild some, and then some things for just to relist so that I have, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll have to process this later once I get the shelves up. So I have the last 3 shelves to now put up here, and although I might not think that 3 shelves is enough for that, it is, because this here, I'll try to hold it like this. You can see it overlaps a bit. I know it's not exactly level up there, but yeah, need to trim 2 of these down, so need to first choose which 2 to use as the ones that we need to cut, and what sides to cut, since I'm waiting because my dad's having tea and stuff like that first. So I'll try to decide that first, but then I guess I'll just show it when it's done. So now the last of the shelves are up, and I'd say that it looks pretty good for the shelves. And now I can finally take this off, and I wanted to wait till I was recording because everyone loves these. There's the one side. And there's the other side. So yeah, overall pretty nice shelves. But now I kind of have to get back to work sooner than later. Now just finished with rebuilding all the eBay minifigures I could from the Helgi's order, along with the cards that I had. So yeah, lots of them were rebuilt again, so that's good. Now I'm going to place an order or 2. And then, unfortunately, sold all of my J heads again, because apparently a whole bunch of them sold for when I was the cheapest for quantity, at least in North America, for the quantity that sold, or the cheapest for the buyer because it's going to America. So now I'm out of those guys again. But then that was a nice, I think it was like $200 something order. Let me check real quick. Order here, don't want to show anything. Yeah, they got all 139 of them for 88 bucks. Then they got 150 of these sets that I had for 121 bucks. These ones here I picked up from Helgies for like 33 cents a piece a long time ago. I don't remember why. I just thought it'd be fun, so I did. And then these ones here, as you can see, they've been selling really a lot of them at the 39-cent mark. So now there's a couple of them at a higher mark, but then I guess I was at 64 cents each. So when you look at that, the buyer is the cheapest option for them, and just had an order. So let's see how much that is. $29.99. That looks like it will be a golden Oniloid. Don't want to show any of the details because they're right here. I can't show the screen because the order has only one line, so then it's too small. It shows their address, but yeah, then sold a third of the Oni Lloyd. So I'll put these guys away now and then place a few orders. Yogurt time. So like normal, when it was time to place the orders on Bricklink, I took forever trying to choose what stores to buy from and everything like that. So I ended up only placing one $50 order, and that was mostly so I could get a couple capes for the Sith Anakin Skywalker. So I got one order placed, nothing else. Yeah, then maybe today I'll do a little bit more. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, this is the end of the vlog. Yesterday, I don't think I got anything listed because it was shipping day, then shelves, then spent like 2 hours trying to figure out what to order and all that stuff. So I didn't get anything listed yesterday. Today, or hopefully sometime next week, realistically, because I don't think I'll finish this all today, it's not just this. There's also a whole bunch of round things on this table because my dad's currently sorting these 2x2 round parts. Hopefully sometime early to mid of next week should be able to finish with all of that. But this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, today is a Saturday, so that means the next vlog should be out on Wednesday. And then my one concern, the drawer's not here anymore, but with the masks that I got the wrong ones in the mail, I just hope that I didn't accidentally use that same page and order like the other ones, because I should be getting 9 of them, and I've got like 6 or 7 so far. So that means there's like between 1 and 3 or 2 and 3 more that are going to be showing up. And the way that I had ordered those masks is then I was ordering from the one page on Pick-a-Brick. So then if I had ordered the wrong ones once, then if I had ordered from that page again, then there's an above 0 chance that I would have accidentally ordered them multiple times. And we'll have to see if the other ones that show up in the mail, but hopefully not. We'll never know until they're here. And I could probably just check the order forms, but that's like entirely way too much work, so I'm not going to be doing that. Oh, that's what I should probably order. I ordered some of the Imperial torsos for the one Imperial guy thinks I need to order some legs, and I can't get those from Lego, so I'll have to get those on Bricklink, so I might place that order.